the license plate through the car rental agency to her home.
This Trace, you did this all on your own. Must have some connections. Want to tell me about it? Okay. Can I see this tape?
I left it back at my house.
Hi, I'm Nicole Parker, here to see Detective Reese.
Yes, sir.
Am I allowed a phone call, or? Thank you.
Excuse me. Miss Parker.
Yes.
Thanks for coming down.
Oh, my pleasure.
Detective Reese.
Tom, I'm in jail. That's her! What'd you do to my baby?
Back in the room!
What'd you do? Did you give me drugs? Did you give me Pitocin, huh? Is it vitamins? I have no idea what you're saying.
Take her in the office and keep her there.
What about the baby bottle I saw at your house?
Baby bottle? I don't have any children.
You lying bitch!
Detective, what is this about? Is that the woman you found at my house?
Yes. Miss Davis thinks you're responsible for the death of her child. She claims a woman passing herself off as a nurse delivered the child, then took off, and the child was stillborn.
Oh. Well, obviously she's mistaken me for someone else, but, well, the poor woman, what she's been through, losing a child like that. Ooh, you're not going to arrest her, are you?
Well, I appreciate your sensibilities, Miss Parker, but she was breaking and entering.
Oh, I don't think a night in jail is good for her, do you?
Well, you could have been home at the time. I mean, you saw how violent she could be. She came out of there pretty...
Still, pressing charges, I don't know.
At least file a restraining order.
All right, okay. I'm just leaving the police station. We have to meet.
John,
Thank God.
are you okay?
Yeah.
You're free to go, Miss Davis. You're lucky Miss Parker's not pressing charges. This time. Who are you?
Tom Robbins.
Have something to do with this?
No, he's
I'm just a friend.
Well, you're gonna need more than friends if I catch you near your house again. Understand?
I don't know how she found me. The point is, I'm exposed.
I thought you were careful.
I was careful. There are no prints to identify. The calls were untraceable. Even the fetus was disposed of.
All right, stop. The less I know, the better. Why the hell did I let you talk me into this?
Oh, maybe if you'd managed your books better, you'd have other options. What's done is done. As long as we don't panic, everything will be fine.
You could leave town for a while.
No, that would raise a red flag. Besides, I'm not going anywhere without my share of the money. What is keeping them?
They're flying in tomorrow. The paperwork is almost finished. If you'd had her locked up, we'd all be in the clear.
No, it was the smart play. Now she looks suspicious.
And what if she comes back?
I lost a call after she went in the building. I'm sorry. What are you doing?
Her phone bill. Maybe there's something in there.
You can't open her mail. That's a federal offense.
I saw a baby bottle on the table in her house.
So what does that prove?
In the police station. She said that she didn't know what I was talking about, that she didn't have any children. Well, maybe that's why she posed as a nurse. She wanted a baby, our baby. Hey, maybe she can't have any children of her own. So she came up with this whole crazy plan to steal one. And something went wrong, and our baby died.
Listen to me. You're taking it too far. Just call Hawk, tell her we found Nicole Parker, and let the police investigate.
Hawk isn't listening. She suspects me. She doesn't want to see how this all goes together.
Bendix here.
Sorry, wrong number.
Do you even hear me?
What?
We just stop for a minute.
She lied to me. She set me up for something.
You're obsessed with this.
My baby died.
She was my baby, too. Look, what happened was terrible. I'm here for you. I am. But I am not gonna sit back and watch you do this to yourself.
Fine. Leave then.
Me leave. Well, that'd be a switch, wouldn't it?
Here we go. Back to the past again.
You're the one that left for the better deal.
You could ask me to stay.
You know I wasn't gonna stand in your way.
Maybe I wanted you to.
Well, then you should have said something. I can't read minds.
See, that's exactly the problem. We were together 2 years. You should have known me better than that.
You could have told me you were pregnant.
I didn't know. It was a surprise to me. Okay, I didn't know until I was on the job and I was ready 6 weeks and I didn't know what to do.
You think I wouldn't care for my own child?
I didn't want to burden you, okay? I didn't want to be one of those women who would try to trap you or guilt you or...
Talk about not knowing someone. I would never have thought that.
Thank you for calling Seavers Adoption Agency. Our office is now closed. Please call back during regular business hours.
An adoption agency. You don't think that's suspicious?
Yeah, okay, it's weird. We can't just jump to conclusions. Maybe she can't have children, or maybe she's looking to adopt.
And you're not jumping to conclusions? Hello?
You'll never guess what I'm looking at. A transcript from a Detective Reese. He thought I might be interested.
I can explain that.
Save it.
Look, Detective, I found her. You have to trust me on this.
We don't have that kind of relationship, Miss Davis. Where are you? I advise you to return home immediately and seek legal counsel.
On what grounds?
Negligent homicide for starters.
What?
See if this fits. A young single woman accepts a hot job offer only to learn she's pregnant. Then she gets a big promotion, deciding it's going to be tougher than she thought. She researches the internet, finds a way, and self-terminates the pregnancy. To cover her tracks, she manufactures a mysterious nurse.
If I didn't want to have this baby, then why would I have waited till she was due? I mean, put together a whole nursery, made a video? I mean, I can't believe that you would think I would do this.
I don't know what to think, Miss Davis, but as I said, I advise you to return home immediately, or I'll come and get you myself.
Jenna, what?
Hawk wants to charge me with negligent homicide.
That's ridiculous.
Tom, do you think I'm crazy?
No. No.
I can't go to the police. If they charge me, by the time this goes to trial, that woman will be long gone. I can't go back till I have answers. I want to go to that adoption agency. It's my only lead.
Okay, say you're right. If you go back there, you're gonna tip them off. They probably know who you are.
They might recognize a single woman, Jenna Davis. But they won't suspect Mr. and Mrs. Tom Robbins.
This is the place Nicole Parker went in.
Hello. Hi. Mr. and Mrs. Robbins for Mr. Seavers? Oh.
Honey, relax.
Can't help it, I'm nervous.
Please, come in.
Seavers Adoption Agency.
Have a seat.
I'm Dolan Severs. What can I do for you today?
Well, we're interested in adopting. We thought we'd start here since we've heard so many good things about your agency.
Oh, really? From where?
Well, you don't make the cover of a major magazine unless you're doing something right.
Well, we do what we can. We are a client-centered agency, and our goal is to help you make the right decision in regards to planning your family. Each year, we place approximately 120 children from all across the United States and from other countries as well. Well, now you know something about us. Tell me about yourselves. How long have you two been married?
Happily married.
3 years.
Well, adoption is a very important decision. Have you thought the matter through entirely? We want to make sure that it's the correct choice for you.
We planned on getting pregnant on our honeymoon, but it turns out I can't have children.
We've tried fertility drugs, in vitro.
We just want a baby.
I understand. Do you have sex in mind?
Girl.
I'm sorry, girl. Madeline, right?
You remembered.
Yeah, based on the children's story. You told me after our third date.
My gosh, that's right. After we got back from dinner.
Currently, we have 3 children you might want to consider. Now, if you're interested in an international adoption, there is a very lovely 6-month-old Korean girl. You would be required to travel to meet her there, though. And I have 2 beautiful children of special needs.
So long as she's healthy.
And white.
Caucasian, honey.
Oh.
Oh, we're not prejudiced at all. We just want a child that won't be obviously perceived as adopted.
Excuse me. They're here already? I'm going to need a couple more minutes. We'll let them see the child and tell them I'm with other clients. Miss Robbins, I'm going to be honest with you. Demand for a healthy white baby boy or girl is great. Though I did recently place a child which fits that description, that couple had been waiting for almost a year.
Another year? Honey, I can't wait that long.
Mr. Severs, if this is about money.
It's not about money, Mr. Robbins. It's about what's best for the child. I tell you what, my secretary has some forms you can fill out. Once I have all your information, then I can get a better feel for your needs. Thank you. Ellen, could I have an application for these nice folks?
She's so lovely.
Ah, Mr. and Mrs. Bennings. I'll be right with you.
I'll take your time.
Well, thank you both for coming in. Now, you can mail us the application once you fill it out.
That's great. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye, thank you.
Come on.
Mr. Severs, my wife was wondering if we might be able to take her home with us tonight to the hotel.
So we can begin to bond with the child before we get on the plane tomorrow.
I'm sorry. Though I didn't mind arranging this additional visit, by law, we can't release your baby until the paperwork's in order. But that will all be finalized in the morning. Just one more day. She'll be yours.
So what do you think? I mean, the place seems legit. Severs didn't even flinch when I talked about money.
Tom, back there when we saw that baby.
Yeah, look, I know it's hard.
No, it's not just that. I mean, I know it sounds crazy, call it women's intuition, maternal instinct. I don't know, but something's not right about this place. I can feel it.
Well, we know Nicole Parker stopped her, but we don't know why. It's not nearly enough to start making wild accusations. Unless we had some proof.
man, this guy is really burning the midnight oil.
2 stakeouts. Should have some donuts or something.
Do you think I make a good mother?
What? Of course you'd be good.
No, I mean it. What if I was so caught up in my career that I took my child for granted?
Like your mom.
Yeah, what if I turned out just like her?
We don't have to go down that path. Things could be different if you had some support. After you left, I thought, you know, did I blow it? Did I settle for a lesser me by letting you go?
Do you really think it could be different?
I don't know. And we both love our careers so much. And what do we have 2 nights a week?
We're lucky.
Sure, I'd cram a week's worth of things into those 2 nights, though.
Shut up. This is different. You can't raise a child 2 nights a week. Late nights at the office and dinners downtown won't cut it.
So we stay home, we order in. I get Szechuan places near your house.
Is that what you want? To try again? Tell him there he is. He's gonna see us.
What was that?
The answer to your question. Come on. Found the Bennings file. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Bennings, this letter is to inform you that we have a match. A healthy baby girl from educated parents for $225,000. And look at this. There's a list of Nicole's expenses. Tocin, tranquilizers, Bendix histology. Bendix. Bendix.
It's the guy from the phone bill.
Hospital morgue.
Mr. Bendix, please.
He's on a day shift. Can I take a message?
Now, why would she be calling the morgue?
Birth certificate. From the baby that the Bennings are adopting. Does it say who the birth mother is?
No, it's not in here. Hey, I'll check the other files. receipt for services rendered. It's made out to Maggie Carter.
Tom, listen to this. It's an email sent from Nicole Parker at 6 a.m. on the 17th of the month. Baby delivered. Switch successful. 17th is the morning I gave birth.
Someone's here.
Put the pile on.
Come on.
The evidence.
Forget it. The police will grab it.
Oh my God, Tom. They stole our baby and replaced her with Maggie Carter's stillborn.
Yeah, but how would they... Oh, the morgue.
That's why there's no birth certificate, at least not a real one.
If we could find it, we could take it to the police and they could verify it.
Tom? That little girl the Bennings were taking... It's Madeline.
Jenna, don't.
Tom, I know it's Madeline. It's our little girl.
We can't know that for sure. Those files aren't concrete enough.
Concrete enough to be possible. Look, we need to see Severs again. Flush him out. Find out where they're taking the baby and be there to get her back.
We don't even know if he's a part of this. Maybe he doesn't know that she was obtained illegally.
Oh, do you really think that?
No. Okay. If we can verify it, then the police will have to investigate.
Would you see that these files are sent over to Child Services?
Mr. Severs.
Oh, Mr. and Mrs. Robbins, back so soon?
Yes, I know you weren't expecting us, but do you have a moment?
Please. Now, did you have a change of heart about one of the children I mentioned?
Actually,
We'd like to talk to you about the baby we saw yesterday, the little girl.
Well, I'm sorry, but she's already been adopted.
are you sure you're doing the right thing? What I mean is, how do you know that they're the right thing?
Mr. Robbins, we screen all our applicants very carefully.
Well, what about the birth mother? Doesn't she have any say in this?
Maybe we can meet with her.
I'm sorry, but that's not possible. Now, you're really going to have to schedule a formal appointment.
Have the Bennings met her? Have you met her, the birth mother?
What are you getting at?
Look, Mr. Severs, we have reason to believe that that baby's been stolen.
That's Jenna Davis you're talking to.
I'd watch what I said if I were you.
Thank you.
Is the birth mother's name Jenna Davis?
I have no idea what you're talking about, and I would like the both of you to leave.
I think you know exactly what we're talking about, you son of a bitch.
Call for security. I want the two of you out of my office right now.
And I want my baby!
All right, we're going. We're gonna have to keep an eye on this place. They're definitely gonna move the baby now.
Detective Hawk, please.
Robbery, homicide.
It's Jenna Davis. You have to listen to me.
Are you back in town?
I figured out how they did it. The Severs Adoption Agency is behind it. Dolan Severs hired a woman named Nicole Parker to pose as a nurse.
Claiming she was Lynn Mallory. She switched
My baby with the stillborn so they could sell her, and it's happening today. We don't have much time.
Miss Davis.
I can prove it.
Please, detective, if she was your baby, what would you do?
You have evidence? A paper trail?
Yes.
They used Maggie Carter stillborn. Nicole Parker paid off some technician
At the morgue named Bendix to make the cremation look like an accident. Their names are in a file at the adoption agency.
Detective, a simple blood test will prove this is my baby.
Look, I can't promise anything, but come back in and I'll see what I can do.
I can't. Not without my baby.
What'd she say?
We're on our own. Tom, If we can get the baby, they can run a DNA test. It's our only chance.
We don't even know where they're keeping her.
Severs will want to be at the exchange. He wants his money. That's what he's in it for.
So, it's his move then.
Hard as it is, we wait and we follow him.
Mr. Beddings, Dolan Severs. Well, good news, your final paperwork just came in. Listen, I know you folks are in a hurry to fly back home, so what if I bring your baby with me to your hotel and you continue there?
Well, the shredding's done.
It's all going to hell. I can feel it. Maybe we should just make a run for it.
We're not going anywhere until we get that money. Now get a hold of yourself. You finish the paperwork, and I'll call you when I'm leaving with the baby.
Good look. What should we do? Should we follow him?
No. We wait for Severs.
Here we go.
Jenna, come on. We're gonna lose him.
You follow.
Go.
Detective Reese, please. Detective, it's Jenna Davis. You better come arrest me. I'm at the Proclamation Hotel. Because I'm not gonna let that Nicole Parker bitch take my baby. Don't turn around or I'll make a scene. Surprised? What made you decide to steal my baby?
You've got nothing on me.
Let's save it for the police. I know all about your connection at the morgue and the other baby. Go on, get out of here. You can walk for all I care. I just want my baby.
And you'll just keep quiet?
Yeah. It's more of a chance than you gave me.
Mr. Severs. Where's our baby?
Miss Davis! Miss Davis, put the child down.
It's my baby.
Put the child down now.
They stole her, and they were gonna sell her. I am not letting her go.
Stop her! Go get her!
Detective Reese?
I'm Reese. What's going on?
Detective Hawk, your office told me where to find you. I'm not here to step on your toes. You might want to take a look at this. It's an outstanding warrant for Nicole Parker, a.k.a. Lynn Mallory, amongst others.
Detective, we have a flight to catch. Can we have our child now?
I'm afraid it's not that simple. Take good care of her.
Yeah, it's okay. Not gonna hurt her. It's like you said, a simple DNA test and this will all be cleared up. We'll have her back soon. It's okay. We'll want these tests done as soon as possible. I'm sure you understand.
Of course. After I got off the phone with you, I ran a background check on this Nicole Parker. She's a former obstetrics nurse who did time for dealing drugs out of the hospital. Somehow she hooked up with Severs, who ran a mostly legitimate business. But whenever the money was right, he'd get Nicole to find some woman down on her luck, like Maggie Carter, to get pregnant and sell them the baby. Severs would doctor the records to make the parents look like they were educated, from good stock.
But then Maggie Carter's baby was stillborn, so...
Yes. So Nicole came up with a plan. Keep the baby on ice with Bendix at the morgue, find a replacement, make a swap, and dispose of the remains. It's illegal to accept money solely in exchange for a baby, but it's difficult to prove. Still, the feds have shut down the adoption agency. They're preparing a laundry list of charges against Nicole and Severs, among them felony kidnapping. As for the other babies they've already sold, we'll likely never know. You were lucky.
Jenna.
This is not exactly how I imagined the delivery, but congratulations. You have a baby girl.
She looks like me, don't you think?
I missed you.
Oh, me too.
Where are all your things? Oh, don't tell me you checked them all already.
Oh, that's it.
Just your camera. You're not going.
Look, I know we talked about me going back and forth, but then I realized everything I need's right here.
Tom, tell me you didn't just quit your job.
It's okay. I talked to a guy at the local paper, and he said there might be an opening next month.